Well, thank you all for taking the time to come out today. I think that this is an extremely important issue for our state and for our community, and it's really heartwarming to see all of you here because you care about this issue. And I've had, believe it or not, over the last few weeks, this room has been filled more than once for many causes that are very near and dear to my heart. And I'm really excited to see this room filled, again, over capacity. So I will ask one more time to please clear the doors if we can, so that our fire marshal doesn't have a heart attack on me. And so we're here today to talk about an issue that I believe will truly impact our community up and down the Hudson River. I believe that this issue is critical to learning more for all of us, because it's not easy sometimes to wade through the bureaucracy of government and to understand what this really will mean to us. And sometimes it takes citizens and citizens groups and advocacy organizations to help bring to light what this will really mean. And so I want to thank all of our hosts and our guests today that are going to help fill us all in, because in these topics, when we're talking about large corporations that want to build large pipelines through our communities, it's not easy to understand. And sometimes I think that they make it that way, so that we don't really know what's happening. And so this is a great opportunity for all of us, and it's a great opportunity, I think, for our city as well. You know, we are blessed to have the resources. You know, we have environmental staff that work on these issues. We have a dedicated group of volunteers on our Conservation Advisory Council that work on these issues. And we hope that if Kingston can be a model for other communities up and down the Hudson Valley, that's a good thing, because other communities don't have the resources that we have. And I'm lucky and that I'm able to share those resources with all of you, and we are here to help. And so through this process, please reach out to us if you have further questions, and we can help get the answers that we all need to find together. So I, again, want to say thank you. I also have the opportunity today to introduce our Assemblyman, Kevin Cahill. For those of you that don't know Kevin, Kevin is our longtime Assemblyman who works extremely hard representing us, representing Ulster County in the state legislature. And Kevin also, has a fondness for the environment, but he also knows about the environment, because as former chair of the Energy Committee of the New York State Assembly, he knows how this stuff works. And to be able to have him at our side and having him backing us up, I couldn't be more honored to also have him here with us today. So, Kevin?
First it was Sanctuary Cities, today it's Pipeline. Steve, you're going to need to get a bigger hall. I see many, many Kingstonians here, but I also see friends from other communities, so let me join our mayor in welcoming you to Standing Rock, New York. Welcome. Today, you will be participating in a community activity that will not only give you information, but will also remind you and renew your power. The panelists that are going to be here today are going to tell you some of the things that you personally can do. You know, in this time, some of us since November 8th, since a couple of days ago, have been wondering, what can we do? Well, I'm just going to remind you of the words of former President Barack Obama. We have made a society in this country so diverse, and we have distributed the power to govern into so many places that this country can survive and thrive even with a dysfunctional Washington. So let us be grateful for small blessings. One of the things that has happened over these past several weeks and months is we've seen this happening. We've seen this happening last Saturday across the United States and, in fact, across the globe. We saw it happening here. We saw it happening here just a few weeks ago when the Common Council heard from the vast majority of people of this greater community that we want to be a loving and welcoming place. We've heard it time and time again. I've also seen a renewal of the energy within our local political apparatus. I've seen people who were involved in politics before but kind of laid low because maybe they felt somebody else was taking care of it when Barack Obama was in the White House. But they're back. You're all back. Stay back. Stay active. Andy and Jen and the other panelists today are going to give you specific tools. Some of those tools are direct action on your part, and some of those tools are telling other entities what they can do to assert themselves. They're going to remind you that you have governments at every level, and you have to reach out, not just to Mayor Steve Noble, who, by the way, when Rebecca was talking about the CAC, might not know this because she's too young, but this young guy was one of the founders of CAC when he was in his mid-teens. That's the kind of mayor we have in this city. The kind of activism that Steve and Julie showed when they were teenagers are the kind of activism we can all show every day of our life. If you've followed what's been written and talked about our new mayor and his family, you see he doesn't just talk the talk, he actually lives it. He lives it. He's an environmentalist through and through. He believes it. He is also the mayor of the first city in New York State to receive the Clean Energy Community designation just yesterday. He was able to claim credit for 4 of the 10 criteria. He assures me that the other 6 are already done, but many of them also involve you. So make sure you help Steve stay number 1 in clean energy in New York State. And that brings me to the most important point that I want to talk about today. Yes, we have to take steps to stop this pipeline and that pipeline. Yes, we have to take steps to make sure that we shift to another form of energy. But ladies and gentlemen, wait. This is not about supply. This is about demand. And it doesn't matter what kind of energy we're using too much. We're using too much non-renewable energy, but guess what? We're even using too much renewable energy. We're using too much energy. This is not about supply, it's about demand. When you write your letters, when you call your local officials, when you reach out to those of us in the state legislature to support legislation to give local governments more power over these issues and to make sure that you have a voice in the process of a pipeline being laid, of a power line being strewn, of whatever happens with all these matters, remember, too, that you have the power within yourselves to conserve. You have the power within yourselves to change your own energy use. And it doesn't end. There's not something you do and then you're done. You don't just caulk a window and then you've saved energy. You caulk a window and you drive to the store instead of walk to the store. Well, think about maybe walking to the store instead of driving to the store. After you've caulked that window, make sure that you turn the thermostat down a little bit. After you've turned that thermostat down a little bit, do what I do. Wear a sweater over your sweater. You know, there's all kinds of things you can do. And there's all kinds of things you can teach others to do so that we use less energy. If we did away with the demand, there would be no need for the supply. If we reduce the demand to a reasonable level, even to the level that is existing in other countries, we would reduce the need for supply and a supply chain. So today you're going to learn how you can impact preventing a permanent monument to fossil fuel from being built in the corridor of the Hudson Valley. And that's what you have to do. You have to make sure that your voices are heard. You have to make sure that you let the leaders know, not just in Albany, not just in your towns, but in Washington, D.C., and the captains of industry know that we don't need this pipeline. We don't need that pipeline. We are ready to conserve. We are ready to use less energy, and we are ready to dedicate ourselves to making sure that when we do use energy, it is clean, it is good, it doesn't impact our communities in a negative way, and it's renewable. You have the power in your hands. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish you all well today, and I promise that if this keeps up, I will help Steve find the money to get a bigger room. Thanks, everybody.